It's one of the top tier like choreography, urban dance choreography competition in the world.
The best dance competition, period. I think in the world.
For Body Rock, it's like the Super Bowl of choreography competition.
I mean, everyone says this is like the Super Bowl of dancing.
It's like the Super Bowl, it's like the finals. We consider this like the Super Bowl of dance competitions because you really have to earn your spot. Nothing's given to you.
I was director of Culture Shock in 2000, and a lot of things led up to starting the first Buster Groove, or Body Rock was called Buster Groove back then. Basically, it was because we were losing our academy, which is our dance studio. And our friends were like, hey, if we charge tickets, maybe this will help raise the rent so we can last a couple more months in our studio. The last push to do it was my friend who made Culture Shock with me in 1996, Chris Braswell. He had contracted cancer 2 years later, and then he died in 1999. And just after he passed, I remember thinking, man, okay, I'm gonna do all the things that he never got to do. So one of them was that I was a director. The second one was thinking, okay, we're gonna save the studio. This is our home. This reminds me of Chris. This is where I'm at every day anyway. And it just gave me the push to start this event, and something I'd never ever done. Never thought I would be doing this years later. I just remember it was so ghetto. The very first one, we only had like 300 seats. I remember people were still standing outside watching the reflection of the show through the windows. But we could only fit 300 chairs in there, and that was it. I had a friend whose her boyfriend was a DJ. She helped me, by just asking her boyfriend and everything, come play the music, bring lighting. She knew about lighting. And then I asked another person to help me, and these were all the girls that worked the front desk at the studio. So we were all of us, just 5 chicks that put this together. The stage was shaking for several of the teams during tech. And it was cool because everyone helped out. Like Kaba ended up holding the stage for us, when another team was teching. And this was the first time, like, Bay Area teams, them as Jabberwockies, but back then they were called Mind Tricks. Kevin, Joe, and Phil competed on this team called the Boom Squad. And and we started learning 8 counts from them, and we would exchange moves. And it just felt like at the end of the night, I would remember sitting there, us girls were sitting at the counter going, dang, did we do this? It felt so dope. And we were like, we need to do this again. This is awesome. Let's do this every year. And and after that, Buster Groove was born.
Song, my leather black jeans on, my by any means on, part and I'm getting my scream on, into the kingdom, but watch it you bring home, you see a black man with a white woman at the top floor, they gon' come
Since the huge success of YouTube and viral videos that's really helped Body Rock become what it is today.
Definitely too, the second wave that came was the social media wave. So we just had international countries just emailing us, hey, we want to do Body Rock. And and we had teams from Japan, teams from France or Europe, Brazil, China.
Body Rock is a really big competition in Korea, really famous. So we want to enter the Body Rock. So we mixed it and together for enter this competition. So it's really so exciting. Yeah.
Nice.
Body Rock has been around for so long that kind of served to me. I feel like it's like it serves as a platform for just Asian American artists to do anything on like a wider scale. And it just provided just a platform for artists like us to perform because growing up there wasn't a lot of Asian American. I know it's really cliche to say that, but it's true.
The last time I did Body Rock, I made that set specifically for Body Rock, and we just so happened got on America's Got Talent with the same show, which is crazy, but because of all the exposure and how big this choreography seemed to be, we got scouted on America's Got Talent just because we tried so hard to do good at Body Rock. So.
With the score of 99.4. Doing it once again, back to back.
Not to say like other dance competitions aren't great, but when Body Rock weekend comes up, even if you're not here on your computer the next day, you know what I mean? Like, Body Rock is the competition.
A lot of the times, there are so many competitions out there that are strictly for commercial value, or strictly for the numbers, or strictly to get the money, blah, blah, blah. But you can tell that Body Rock, it's prestigious, and it's been able to be this strong for 15 years, I mean. And it shows how strong of a competition this is.
I feel like Body Rock was always kind of like the end of the competition season and league. So it's kind of like it felt like the championships, everything kind of builds up to it. Plus on an international scale, everybody knows it from around the world, and everybody kind of comes out here to either witness or to take part in.
I think ultimately God used this to minister to me, but like I feel like ever since I was little, all the dancing that I did, that I was trained to do, my background also, and who I am, who I was created to be, came together to make this. I hope that it will continue to impact dancers everywhere. That's my one thing, that people will be inspired, people will continue to watch the show and build their own communities in their own countries, in their own states. It's just been a blessing in my life, and a huge. I'm so rich in like love and life and like